It looks like they sold that Scrambler 2018 Scrambler 1100 they had locally. It's a pretty cool bike, you know, it's a base model. And it's going to need the belts and new tires soon, but it looked pretty sweet, although I never got a chance to see it in person. The Scrambler 1100 though is pretty cool, and the fact that it has an IMU, it kind of has the old Monster 1100 engine in it, and it's one of the only motorcycles that you don't have to buy a seat for immediately. So you can always think of the Scrambler 1100 as $500 less than any other motorcycle because it actually comes with a seat you can sit on. It's a lot of cool bikes though. I can't believe, but I haven't verified. They're talking about that 450 CF Moto SS being 370 pounds curb. So I'm assuming that's even with some fuel in it. As opposed to just wet. And now they have that Panigale V2 kind of reminiscent look in the SR version they're coming out with the single-sided swing arm and 50 horsepower. Wild, man. I still haven't seen one in real life. Or I think I have and I don't know it. Or like at least CF Moto, like those four-wheelers. I think I've seen those around. Which seems like that was a good way to set up a base without really knowing how they've done it business-wise, but you pick out something that's not as emotional. For most people, I would imagine a four-wheeler for working around the ranch, you know, proving quantity and then getting credibility legitimately through their partnership with KTM, and then yeah, it's pretty wild. All of a sudden offering these bikes that are just like over the top. Like, I felt like one of the most like placating type bikes was the MT-07 or MT-09, the Gen 1s, where it was like, Americans want a wheelie, Americans want just the motor, Americans want a Mustang as a motorcycle, something with just motor and no suspension. Okay, we'll give you the no suspension wheelie machine. And there's a new CF Moto, I'm not sure which one, where it's like, you kids want screens? Okay, here's an 8-inch screen. It's so funny, dude. And by kids, I mean college. But yeah, there's some cool bikes. I want to see their MT-07 copy. It's available extremely cheap locally. And I want something that at least has traction control, unless I was just going to use it as like, like getting all my parking lot tricks, Jerry P Moto Jitsu style down. It'd be a cool bike for that. I kind of need a 2-up bike though. So I'm not sure for the fourth motorcycle under this roof at least. And a 2-up bike. Probably also looking to get some type of Harley. A 2-up bike and Harley might not be the same bike. But it could overlap there well. Chase said it was 1,300 miles from Sturgis or the Black Hills to Atlanta. When I put in the Google, it came back with like 1,500 in my first result. That's a really long trip, man. He asked for advice, so I want to be super careful not to tell him not to do it or that he couldn't do it. But I don't know, man. Doing all that riding just to arrive and do more riding. I really like taking a number on your body. Maybe just fly there and like get a bike there. I don't know. Oh, this is good stuff. The F900R. That is the most irrational desire. It's just like this like lonely toaster. Take me home. I don't want to be a lonely appliance. Probably should get an adventure bike. That could be the tour bike, or the adventure bike's a lighter bike. There's so many genres. It's like all the sugar at the end there. All right, mahalo.